If you're watching this, I just rewatched the footage. I'm so sorry for the audio being so horrible in certain clips. I'm so sorry. I was half asleep. I was half asleep. I was actually 80% asleep. I actually fell asleep and woke back up mid session. I'm sorry. Bear with me. If captions work, use captions. I don't think subtitles work, but bear with me. Enjoy the tree recap. I love you guys. Have an amazing weekend. Bam. Good morning. So I'm gonna be real. My internet is low-key sabotaging me. It's out. My internet's out. And so yeah, I'm trying to use my hotspot. It don't work. Don't try to use your hotspot. It sucks. Or at least mine does. So we're literally gonna have to do our technical analysis on the phone. But I'll screen record and like kind of give a breakdown because I am bullish, and if I don't do that, then I'll just do the overall recap. But still, this is an L. Market just opened. We have unemployment claims, final GDP. I'm tired. I have a flight in a few hours, and so yeah. Nonetheless, this is how price action's looking right now. What up? FOMC was bullish yesterday. Very, very bullish. Price pumped the market up. I'm gonna wait till 6 in order to actually place a trade so volatility and market settles. Currently, price is retracing into this 1 hour fair value gap, and we're gonna see if we see a reaction off of it. And if we do, we'll look for an entry. If we don't, we'll sit there and be patient. We're gonna write up our game plan whilst price is settling, and yeah, I'll still record my thought process. So yeah, I'll keep you updated. Okay, so our internet kicked back in, kind of, not fully. Enough to showcase TradingView. Nonetheless, Forex Factory, bam. This will happen. News was bearish. But overall, yesterday, FOMC for you guys that do trade, you've seen this giant pump up on gold. It invalidated this daily fair value gap, meaning yes, we are bullish. So to me, this looked like a liquidity sweep to the downside to push higher. There was also a weekly fair value gap I mentioned a few days ago. Actually, I mentioned on CPI. I said I didn't think we would fill it. We are now. Well, looks like we are. Just took a minute. Nonetheless, we're bullish. 4 hour have this massive fair value gap imbalance here, but broke 4 hour structure to the upside, so we're bullish nonetheless. But within this, we have 4 hour fair value gap that we are currently rejecting off of. We also broke this 4 hourly structure to the upside, so we are bullish. And now hourly, this is a beautiful close. If we've seen a close like this, ready to execute, let's go to the upside. And by close, I mean like a close up here, aka no break of structure. And this would have simply swept all of these lows and filled and invalidated this fair value gap. Nonetheless, even this 5-minute break of structure to the upside would be a good entry. But with that being said, I am bullish, bullish wise, 100%. But we're gonna wait till hourly. I wrote within our game plan, wait till hourly, even if there is a good setup right now, because we want hourly confluence with this retracement at the very least, and then we could go in on a micro time frame, 1 minute, look to execute. But I am bullish. That is why I'm bullish. Price action, simply following price action. Daily was within a retracement. 4 hour was within a retracement. 1 hour is bullish, and all micro time frames are bullish. So yeah. But nonetheless, I am going to come back once hourly closes and give more insight on my thought process before we continue further. So I will see you guys in a minute. Bam. So clearly, I'm comfy in my chair. Nonetheless, this is how price action's looking. It closes in 2 minutes. So we did validate this fair value gap, like I said. I like it. We did fill this fair value gap. Pause. Nonetheless, 15-minute swept lows. If it does break structure to the upside, that'll confirm we're still bullish. Nonetheless, this is my current thought process. Do I think we're still bullish? Yes. But for entry, I'm thinking about entries. Yes. 15-minute liquidity sweep break structure. What I'm going to do is view this, but look to execute on a 1 minute time frame. On a 1 minute liquidity sweep break structure. So let's say price break structure. So something I'm kind of looking for is something along the lines of this. Let's say liquidity sweep break structure. Then on 1 minute, take out lows, and then break structure upside. Why, you may be asking? Because I want to make sure our entry is as best as possible on a sniper micro time frame. Let me explain in 5th grade terms. If we enter on 15, in order to have a validating stop loss, it'll need to be below these lows. I have a set SL. Oh, Lonnie, but change it. I don't feel like it. Nonetheless. So that means in order for me to actually execute, I have to make sure I have the best possible entries. So going to smaller time frame, micro, 1 minute. Nonetheless, that was hourly close. Look at that, bam. Nonetheless, even if we just start seeing 5 minute, chop for a minute, take down lows, move to the structure upside, we'll enter too. But whatever the case is, that's our current thought process. So even if we see liquidity sweep on 1 minute, we'll enter for the buy side upside. But I will be back once price action develops a little more, gives more of an understanding of what's about to happen, because I don't know if it's about to break structures to the upside on 15 minute or whatever the case is, then do it. But why not? We'll be back. So what's up? We did enter a position on gold. And so, but I'm gonna be real. I did get a little bit emotional just now, like 20 seconds ago. I had to calm down. I had to remind myself, and I had to look at our game plan. And I went and I looked at it again to remind ourselves. 1, locate bias, bullish. 2, wait for release of news before taking position. 3, wait for the hour close, which we did. Execute on a plus 1 minute or 5 minute liquidity sweep break structure following all time frame confluence. That's something I realized we've been doing right. That's why our trades have been so consistent, because price action has been following all time frames. Daily, bullish, and this is what I just did, and this is what gave me like, okay, we're good. Daily bullish, 4 hour bullish, 1 hour bullish, 15-minute bullish, and on top of that, look at our stop loss below the 15-minute fair value gap. Validating stop loss, which was the next thing we wrote, and then targeting draws liquidity. So that calmed my mind down and helped me to be, out of my own head. Because even me, sometimes I get in my own head with trading, because it's very, very easy to get in your own head. And that's why I recommend people to have a game plan. For me, a game plan works. For everyone, it's different. But, have your key confluences that help you, like, okay, chill for a minute. And so even, once I looked at our stop loss, I was like, this is a good stop loss. I was like, yeah, 5 minute bullish, took out this low, and that's what we entered off of. 5 minute took out this low, not only 5 minute, but 1 minute, broke structure to the upside,
just gonna plot it here. And push the upside. So we're gonna mark out our targets as of right now. I'm gonna set our stops to break even. Really, we have just this overall 15-minute take profit for draw liquidity. But I'm gonna go manage the position. I'm gonna be back, and I'm gonna like break down the trade of why we took it, what was our confluences, and everything of the sort. And yeah, I'll be back. I'm gonna adjust our position. We'll do this together. Let's look at multiple TPs. Really is I just have that one main TP for the day. Could we rally higher? I'm sure, but that's just my main TP for the day. Hit that, I'll have to catch a flight at noon. So really it's just a quick morning session trade and then just in and out. So nonetheless, I'm gonna manage the position. I'll be back in a second. So I'll show you guys I managed the position. Stops are at break even, really because of stops and profit. Currently we are up 10.2k. Currently up 10.2, 10.3. Price is pushing up to TP. Hopefully we'll hit it. I mean, I would like to. That would be nice. And you know, this is how it's looking right now. Stops are at break even. We needed another 0.18% move to the upside. Yeah, I actually think I'm gonna take partials on this just because. Why not? I mean, shoot, just secure for the day. It's Thursday, last trading day of the week, so I'm gonna go and manage it, and I'll be back. Boom, boom, bomba clock. No, I'll be back. I'm trying to calculate how much percentage I should take off for partials. I'll be back.
So I closed 50% of the position for a 5.1k profit. Yeah, for a 5.1k profit. Bam and bam. The reason why I did this, I typically like having multiple take profits, but we didn't have multiple take profits on this, and I remember back in the day when I would get very emotional about price and profits, I would, be up X, Y, and Z, and price would reverse, and I would, go crazy. And so I'm really trying to build my consistency right now of just like mentally. And so, secured 5.1k profit for the day. I'm not complaining, and then we're gonna let this rest ride and really see if it hits TP. Of course, we hope it would hit TP. We are up floating 5.6k as of right now. TP is pretty close. I think so. Yeah, TP is pretty close. So we're just gonna let it chill, do its thing, and hopefully we'll hit TP. Hopefully, but I'm gonna do what I need to do. I'm gonna send an alert most likely, and then I'll come back once the trade is either finished or yeah, really if the trade is finished, because we already secured our profit for the day nonetheless. But I'll see you guys, excuse me, in a minute. And I do still think price action is gonna make that bullish push for the day. And yes, we'll do the recap and everything. So stay tuned. So I actually closed another partial of the position. I'm gonna be real. Yes, I'm gonna let it ride, but I think I'm gonna let it ride. See if it's TP. Hopefully the overall win for the day will be around an 8k win. We'll see. Nonetheless, stops are actually like here, so secured. I don't know, but nonetheless, I'm going to go. I need a pack. I fly out at 12. I haven't packed. I need to twist the rest of my hair. I need to take a shower, do my skincare, X, Y, and Z. I need to do a bunch of stuff. Nonetheless, I'm gonna quickly recap this trade for you guys. And if it hits last TP, cool. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
nonetheless, so why we took this trade, what was our bias, what was our entry and execution, because recently our entries have really been on point. One of my close friends, he asked me, he was like, Lonnie, did you switch your trading strategy? And I was like, yeah, I did. He was like, because I realize you trade news now. And I do trade news. By trading news, I don't mean full porting on news. No, I mean going in when the days are still probable and executing. For example, today we had our set game plan, and I said I wanted to wait for a 1 hour fair value gap projection in order to see that push to the upside. And with that being said, we've seen it. Price dip back into, well, actually, we'll go on a more macro scale. Yesterday, FOMC bullish, push price to the upside. And so to me, that looked like a daily liquidity sweep for that actual break structure to the upside, continuing following that weekly structure, validating that weekly fair value gap to the upside. Nonetheless, price action pushed the upside, following in all time frames. 1 hour was within a retracement, same for the micro time frames, but daily and 4 hour were bullish. So that's something I've really been focusing on, following within all time frame confluence. And nonetheless, we went in and followed time frame confluence, waited, we were patient for 1 hour to do its thing. Once it did its thing, we were ready to execute, really. Price dipped down, took out these lows for liquidity. 15-minute, like I said, price came down, filled this fair value gap with our stops below it, and we entered off of price taking out this 5-minute low. And actually, no, this 5-minute order block never got tapped into, but this 1 minute low being swept, and then that breaker structure to the upside, where we literally entered at the perfect time before the rally, which is funny because this was you have in 12 minutes it was a 0.5% gain. That's pretty fast gain, but nonetheless, yeah. So that was the overall trade. That was my recap on it. What we did right, what we did wrong. What we did right, we caught our emotion. That was huge. We caught our emotion right as it started to seep in. We looked back at our game plan and we reminded ourselves, bro, you're following your game plan. You know, whether you get stopped out, whether you hit TP, you're all good because you're following your game plan. Remember, I want you guys to remember, have your set game plan. You know, so if you do get stopped out or if you do hit TP, you're not just like, oh, I accidentally hit, you know, SLR TP. No, you're like, okay, I hit it because of X, Y, and Z. I meant to hit it. It wasn't my accident, you know, and I can go back and look at my thought process of how I did it. And what kept me calm during the trade. You know, I'm talking from like a third person POV point of view. Nonetheless, yeah. So really catching our emotion, that was major. Major bag alert, major bag alert, major. Nonetheless, still building that consistency of just following our rules and really sticking to them. And nonetheless, yeah, keeping ourselves calm within the trade, having a validating stop loss, and playing the overall move to the upside. So, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. So currently on the day, obviously stops haven't been hit, but on the day we are up. How much are we up? Oh shoot, we're up 10 grand. Is this today? Oh yeah, we are. I didn't realize that. Wow, we're up 10.4k. I didn't realize that. So we'll see what the rest of the position does as we let it ride. Nonetheless, this is how much we're up right now. So, bam, 10.4k on the day. And nonetheless, I love you guys, and I really have to go pack. I'm gonna edit this video, upload it really quickly. Have an amazing weekend. Comment anything you guys want me to break down and help you guys learn to better understand, and join the Discord if you haven't already. And let me know if you guys want me to make a start live trading in the Discord. You know, if that's the case, then we could figure something out. I mean, I know a bunch of YouTubers that do it, and they have their paid membership. So, but I don't know. I really don't know. Depends on how you guys feel. If you guys want that or don't, and you just want the free content. And I love giving you guys the free content because I love doing this and I love helping you guys. But it was just an idea I was talking to my friends about. But nonetheless, I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Peace. Bam. Go and make the most of your day. Remember, give your all. Because if you're not giving it your all, what are you doing? Right? We're here to give it our all. So, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.